Part 9, round 73, starting with color B. A nice easy round for us to start off this part. We are going to start by working into the front post single crochet that's around that corner cluster. And we're going to work a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in that front post single. So to make the corner stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And then we're going to double crochet in the next 155 stitches, taking you to the next corner and working our way all the way around a blanket with double crochets in each stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the corner stitch. Enjoy! Round 74, we will be using color E. Before we start, we're just going to show where we're going to be making our stitches. So we'll be creating this diagonal line throughout the side. So we want to start in the double crochet that was made in the front post single around that second cluster from the corner. So I have marked that stitch there. Then the next one we're working into is down on round 70 in that next front loop where we had made a back loop only stitch. We're going to be using that front loop now. And then coming down onto round 67, that stitch that we skipped down there, we worked into the chain 1 space, and now we'll work into that skipped stitch and then go back up to that next front loop stitch on round 70 and then back into round 73 on the next double crochet in that front post single around that next cluster. So that's the sequence we'll be working on. If you need to go ahead and mark your stitches, you may do that. If you can find them without marking, that is fine as well. So starting in with color E, we're going to make a double crochet. We're going to make a single crochet in that double crochet that's in the front post single around that second cluster from the corner. So single crochet there. Chain 4 fairly loosely. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need to go to a larger hook to keep those chains loose, please do that. And then coming down to that front loop stitch, we're making a front loop slip stitch. So we're just going to work, as we're coming down, we want to insert our hook from above that front loop to below. It'd be easier if I turn my work to show you. So inserting the hook from above, pulling that yarn through to finish the slip stitch, chain 4 loosely, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then coming down to single crochet in this skipped stitch on round 67. So single crochet, oops, there we go, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finding that next front loop, work a slip stitch in there, and this time we can insert hook from the bottom as we do normally. It's just when we're working our way down that we're inserting the hook from the top. Chain 4 loosely, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finding that double crochet that's in the front post single around that next cluster, and we'll single crochet in there. Okay, so I'll show you that one more time. Chain 4, finding that next front loop only, inserting hook from the top down, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finding that next skipped stitch to make a single crochet, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and that next front loop to make our slip stitch, chain 4, and then we're ready to single crochet in that next double crochet by that next cluster. Okay, so we want to do that 11 times. So we have 2 done right now. So you continue to work your way around, and I'll meet you up after those 11 times. Okay, so working into the corner, at the end of your first side, you're going to chain 4. So this is the slip stitch or the single crochet that's on top of the stitch that's worked into the front post single around the cluster. So that last one we did there, chain 4, we'll do the slip stitch entering from above or inserting from above. Now we want to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will work it down into round 67 in the chain 2 corner space in between the single crochets that are already there. Then we will come up and work that last front loop that's just before the cluster on round 70. So there's a front loop there, and there's 2 more double crochet in the same space as the cluster. And then on our last row we will work into the chain 2 space there, and similar coming back down. So we've done the front post, we've done the single crochet, chain 4, the slip stitch. Now we chain 5, work into that same corner in between the stitches that are already there and make a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then working up into that last front loop on round 70, that's before the cluster, doing the slip stitch, oops, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet into that chain 2 space in the corner, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then work your way back down for that front post or for that front loop slip stitch. So this one is found just after the cluster, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet back in that same chain 2 space beside the single crochet that we already did there. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on round 70, that next front loop, we will work our slip stitch into there, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're ready to repeat that side again. Single crochet. So in these corners we will be doing chain 5 starting from that front loop before. Those are all chain 5, and along the side it's just chain 4 in between our stitches. So we can start the second side with that single crochet in the double crochet that's in that front post around that cluster, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, finding that next front loop, inserting from above for our slip stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down to that skipped stitch for a single crochet, and so on. So you can continue working your way around all 4 sides, and I'll see you back here at the end. Finishing up my final corner here, I've worked my chain 5 down to the corner stitch, chain 5 up to that front loop, chain 5 up to the top corner with a single crochet, then I'll chain 5, 4, 5, come down to this next front loop beside the corner, cluster, chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet in that chain 2 corner space beside our other single crochet, 3, 4, 5 chains, the last front loop only slip stitch, chain 4, and I've met where we started, so I'll slip stitch excuse me, slip stitch to that first single crochet and fasten off this round. So there should be a total of 12 zigzags on each side with 46 chain 4 spaces. We'll have those 2 chain 5 spaces, 24 front loop only slip stitches, 25 single crochet, and then the corner will have what has been called a leaf motif that has the 1 single crochet, 2 front loop slip stitches, and 4 chain 5 spaces. So we'll see you back here next round. Round 75, we'll be using color E again, making another row of slip stitches, this time going more horizontally across the ones we did last round. So we're going to start around the front post double crochet that's made in that first cluster past the corner. And then after some chains, we're going to work the double crochet that this next cluster is already made into. So we're going to start with a front post slip stitch around that front post double crochet that's around the cluster. So you insert your hook from the front to the back and back out the front again, yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook to complete a front post slip stitch. Be chaining 6 again. You'll want to make sure these chains are fairly loose. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then working another front post slip stitch around the double crochet that this next cluster was worked into. Just move that marker out of the way. Front post slip stitch, bring the loop through and pull through on the loop, and chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Front post slip stitch around that front post double crochet on top of that next cluster, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and front post slip stitch around the double crochet underneath that next cluster, and chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll continue to work that row of chains and slip stitches around until the next corner, so that we'll repeat that sequence 12 times. So I finished my 12 repeats. After my last chain 6, there's one more front post double that we're going to make that front post slip stitch around. Chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then working into round 73, that same chain 2 space that we've worked the single crochet in last round, but we're going to work a single crochet in front of that one. So keeping the chain 5 loose from last round, we'll work a single crochet in front of the single crochet that's already there, and then back post single crochet. So under the chain from the back, around the front to the single crochet, into the back again, pull the loop through for that back post single crochet, and then we'll make another single crochet in that same chain 2 space after the one we put there last round. So in that corner we should have a single crochet, back post single crochet, and another single crochet, all in that same chain 2 space. Then we'll chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're ready to start the repeat again on the next side with that front post slip stitch around the front post double, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the front post slip stitch on the double that's underneath the next cluster, and chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can continue to work that around all 4 sides. So I've made my final front post slip stitch around that last front post double crochet around that last cluster, and chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and working this last corner, so the single crochet in front of the single crochet we made last round, a back post single crochet around the single crochet from last round. Try that again. There we go. And then on the other side of that single crochet in the same chain 2 space, we'll do one more single crochet, final chain 6, 4, 5, 6, and then we can slip stitch to that beginning slip stitch. And fasten off. Round 76, working with color E, we're going to start in one of the corners. We want to do a back post single crochet around that first single crochet that's in the corner. We'll be skipping the back post single and working the next single as well. So with color E, insert the hook from the front, from the back around the front to the back again, pulling the yarn through and completing our single crochet for a back post single around that first single crochet in the corner. Chain 2, skip the back post single crochet, and then work another back post single around that next single crochet in the corner. And then we're going to work on round 73 and single crochet in those next 12 stitches, being careful to get that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 single crochet. Back post single crochet around the single crochet that we have from our previous rounds. Oops. Back post single crochet around that single crochet there, like that, and then single crochet in the next 11. Again, being careful to get that first stitch afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're ready for that back post single again. and continue working the next 11 single crochets. So we'll just repeat that pattern, back post single and 11 crochets, and we'll do that 12 times, and I'll meet you after the 12th repeat. So when you have done the 12 repeats, your final 11 single crochet, there should be one stitch left before the corner, so you're going to single crochet in that stitch there. So that would make a total of 12 single crochet, which matched the 12 that we started the side on. Back post single crochet around that first single crochet in the corner, chain 2, skip the back post single crochet, and then work another back post single around that next single crochet of the corner. And then we're ready to start our side again with the 12 single crochet, watching for that very first stitch as it's a bit hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then we're ready to do that repeat again of the back post single and then single crochet in the next 11 stitches. So once you've worked your way around all of the sides, I'll meet you at the end of this round. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and then one more single crochet in that last stitch and join with a slip stitch to our beginning back post single crochet to fasten off this round. So there should be a total of 145 single crochets and 12 back post single crochet for 157 stitches on the sides, with the 2 back post singles and a chain 2 space in the corner. Round 77, another relaxing round. Take your color E and we'll start in the chain 2 corner space with a double crochet, another double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet, 1, 2. Then we will just work a double crochet in each stitch along the sides till you get to the next corner for your 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So you should have a total of 163 double crochet on each side with that chain 2 space in the corner. Enjoy the round. Round 78, we'll start in the chain 2 corner space with a double crochet and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and work another double crochet in that same chain 2 space. And we like to chain 1 and skip 1 stitch. So it says first stitch we're skipping, and then double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. And we'll continue that all along the side. When we reach the next corner after your final double crochet, you need to chain 1 more time, and then we can work the corner stitches, the double crochet, chain 4, double crochet, and continue to work our way around the blanket with the chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. Round 79, we will take color C. We are going to work into round 77 behind our stitches that we just did last round in 78. So we're going to start in the corner space, working between these 2 double crochets that are already in the chain 2 space of round 77. You may find it easier to fold over the stitches of round 78 to work in behind them. So in this corner chain 2 space, we will make a half double crochet, chain 2, and half double crochet behind row 78. Then we will chain 1, working into the next skip stitch. We will make 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. Okay, do not chain anything. 2 more half double crochet in the next skip stitch. 1, 2. And we'll continue to work our way along the side with 2 half double crochet in each of the skip stitches of round 77, working behind round 78. So if I fold 78 back up, you can see those 2 half double crochet peeking through the window. So you can work all the way along the side. The only chain 1 is before and after the corner. So I'll meet you at the next corner to show you that, and we'll continue our way around. So I've worked my 82 sets of 2 half double crochet in the skip stitches. I'm just before my next corner, so we want to chain 1 here and then work in that corner between the 2 double crochet into that same chain 2 space. We'll work that half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet, and then chain 1 again, and then turn to work down the next side and catching that first skip stitch, which could be a bit hidden, and work 2 half double crochet in each of the skip stitches along the sides. I'm just ready for my last pair of half double crochet before we can join to the corners. Remember, after that last set, we chain 1 before the corner, and then we can join with a slip stitch to that first half double crochet to fasten off the round. Should be a total of 166 half double crochet on each side with the 2 chain 1. Remember, the chain 1 spaces are on either side of those corners. So when we fold up round 78, we can see how our color C pokes through those windows of color A. See you back for next round, the last one of part 9. Round 80, our final round of part 9. We will use color D, and we're going to start by the corner. We'll be working in both rounds 78 and 79, so just watch carefully which round we are in. So we want to start with a double crochet in the chain 1 space before the corner that we made last round, round 79. So we double crochet in that chain 1 space before the corner. Then in round 78, this chain 4 space, we will make a half double crochet, and then back to round 79, we'll make 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space. 1 and 2, and then a half double crochet back in round 78, that chain 4 space, and then back in the chain 1 space from last round, we'll make another double crochet. So our stitches worked into round 79, we work behind round 78. So the double crochet in that chain 1 space, a half double crochet in 78 corner space, 2 doubles in the space, the corner space of round 79, another half in round 78, and that double crochet in that first chain 1 space past the corner. So next we will alternate. We will work a back post double crochet around that first double crochet of 78 just past the corner. And then working into round 79 where we made those 2 half double crochet, in the second half double crochet we will make a double. Okay, and that's what we repeat along the side. So back post double crochet around the double crochet from round 78, double crochet in the second of the half double crochets from round 79, back post double, and double crochet in the second half double crochet. Okay, we can continue that down the side. So I've almost reached my second corner. I'm going to finish this back post double crochet and the half double crochet, or the double crochet in the second half double crochet, and then we do the back post around that first or that last double crochet before the corner. We want to double crochet in that chain 1 space around 79, half double crochet in the chain 4 space of round 78, 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space of 79, another half in 78 chain 4 space, and then the double crochet in that chain 1 space after the corner of 79. Then we continue to work our way around the sides with that back post double crochet of 78, and then double crochet in the second half double crochet of 79. Okay, so I'll see you back at the end of this round. Okay, ready to finish up this side with my last double crochet in that second half double crochet and the final back post double crochet. So each side should have a total of 83 back post double crochet, 84 double crochet, and those 2 half double crochets. So if that is correct, we can go ahead and join to that first double crochet to fasten off this round and to complete part 9.